Hey, what's up? It's Jenna. Today's video is 10 quick meal prep tips for the week. My husband and I like to meal prep, especially when we're on the go, which is the majority of the time. This week, I'm going to be in South Texas, Central Texas, North Texas, and then back to Central Texas and back to South Texas again. So I travel very frequently, and these are the things that I look for. So why is meal prep so important? Well, it gives you a healthy, quick option to grab out of your fridge whenever you're hungry or low blood sugar. It also gives you portion control. If you're trying to lose weight, you can manage your calories by planning your meals ahead. And you can also manage your macros, your proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, depending on what your nutrition goals are for building muscle or whatever you're doing. So, tip number one is to plan your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even your snacks ahead of time before you make your list to go to the grocery store, so you know how much to buy whenever you get there. Tip number two is to eat whole foods. So if you think about when you go to the grocery store, the whole foods are around the perimeter of the store. And what I mean by whole foods is like fruits and vegetables that have not been processed. Fruits, vegetables, your fresh meats, and your dairy products. Those are going to be around the perimeter of the store, which I have an exception. For those of you that are on the go and traveling a lot, canned and frozen items are a good option so they don't go bad sitting in your fridge if you're not home. Next tip is your grocery list is to put it in order of how you would go around the store, so you're not ping-ponging up and down aisles and around the store trying to remember what's on your list and wasting time. The next thing is also a grocery list item, and that is to save your grocery list on your phone as a checklist, and just check the items that you want to get at the store, and as you put them in your cart, uncheck them on your phone so that you don't have to recreate your list every single time. Tip number 6 is portion. So this will vary based on your nutrition goals, but if you're very basic like I am, then want to make sure you have a protein, a meat, 2 ounces, about the size of a deck of cards. You'll need probably 2 to 8 ounces depending on your size and nutrition needs. I fill about half of my plate with vegetables, and then I probably eat about my fist size of fruit, so like an apple, and I eat that last as a dessert to kind of quench my sugar craving after I've eaten all my my veggies and my meat. And then if you want to eat a carb, then another fistful size of like rice or quinoa. Another really great carb that's a whole food are sweet potatoes or a regular potato. And then use fat sparingly. Again, you might have your own nutrition goals. You might be doing keto, so all of that stuff is probably like off your list, but the meal prepping itself still applies. Tip number 7, use reusable bags to save the sea turtles. Tip number 8 is use glass containers. Also more environmentally friendly, and they last longer, easier to clean too. And tip number 9 is when you get home with your groceries, wash, cut up, and prep everything right away so that you're not tempted to just put everything in the fridge and then not end up using it because it's not washed and prepped. Just to show you a couple of things, if you're trying to lose weight, having sparkling water, it has no calories, no artificial sugar. It's a great thing to drink too if you're around people who are drinking beer. It's a good alternative because it feels like you're drinking that. By the pool and in the summer, it's a great way to hydrate. I have half a watermelon with a spoon in it to just walk up to the fridge and eat it whenever I have a sugar craving. We have containers here full of rice and chicken and sweet potatoes. Here's my breakfast that I prepped last night. It's just some rice and chicken, and I would love to cook that with some egg white in the skillet. And then also, leading up to tip number 10 is to mix up your recipes so that you don't get bored with your meal prep. So if you're meal prepping and you prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner the same for 7 days in a row, it's likely that you'll get tired of it and be like, I don't want this, I'm going to go get a burger. And then kind of defeats the purpose of doing your meal prep. So leave some wiggle room for yourself to be able to go out to eat. Just eat something healthy if you want to, but also maybe make a couple of different recipes. Like Andy has made a potato salad here that has potatoes, onion, mustard, no mayonnaise, some apple cider vinegar. It's very healthy. But that's available just to go to as a meal if he doesn't want something that he has meal prepped for himself. So mixing it up and having something available different for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then something different for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will help you adhere to your eating program. So anyway, those are my 10 quick meal prep tips for the week. If you just use one and you like it, let me know, because I meal prep pretty much every single week and I love it and I'm obsessed with it, and I want to hear about your stories too. So y'all have a great weekend, a great day, and I'll talk to you later.